Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today we have some new product to play with. We have the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, and I did get the Kelly Ray Hell or High Water tubing mascara that I've been very interested in trying for a long time. This was a 100-point perk. And I just want to show you guys my little sample pack that I got off of Sephora. So I only purchased the palette, but yeah, if you go on like their rewards or what are the shop offers, they do have a lot of free items you could get. And that's how I got all this. And it's not included in the 100-point perk. And I still got my 2 free samples with the order. But this order is all thanks to Odette Romeo here on YouTube. I did enter her giveaway on her website, and she sent me a gift card. So otherwise I would have not purchased this palette because it's like over $70. And it definitely helped. The gift card definitely helped. So she did send over this really pretty card with the gift card. And I want to talk a little bit about her and her website. So she does have a YouTube channel and an Instagram. And her YouTube channel is mostly focused on skincare nowadays, but she does do makeup tutorials, get ready with me's, and her makeup focuses on more affordable makeup. And her thing is she rather spend more money on skincare. And I'll tell you what, her skin is beautiful. I've been subscribed, I want to say maybe a few years now, and I could definitely, not that her skin was bad before, but I could definitely see a huge change in her skin. But yeah, her YouTube is health, beauty, and fashion, real world product reviews and tips on how you can remain beautiful as you age gracefully. And the website is Sassy Over 55, and she basically shows skincare, and she does show more affordable skincare as well as high-end. And she shows like her favorites, like favorites of the month, and she gives a little description and links where you could shop as well. And she is doing a giveaway. I believe she does a monthly giveaway. It's going until December 16th. You do have to subscribe to her website and usually leave a comment and you could be entered in her giveaway, but both will be linked down below, her website, her YouTube, and I will link her Instagram as well below so you can check it out. And you definitely learn something if you are interested in changing up your skincare routine or just learning more about skincare, because I know skincare can be really tricky when you're a beginner. Like, it's so overwhelming, and to know what products are good, and it shows them at every price point. So thank you, Odette, for the gift card, because now I could play with my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. So this is a newer release from Natasha Denona. I believe, well, the name came because she has a line of lipsticks, nude lipsticks. I Need a Nude, I believe. So here is the palette. It looks like all her other palettes. It's like a sturdy plastic packaging. You can pop out the shades and rearrange them, or if you have other Natasha Denona palettes, you could like mix and match for traveling. Here it is. So yeah, it is pretty basic. It is a nude palette. It is more on the cool side, but you do have beautiful shimmers and beautiful mattes. And what really drew me in is some of these shimmers are like that sparkly, shiny shimmer. A lot of people compare this to the one Mario palette, which I don't own any of his palettes. His palettes are expensive too. And then I watched Emily Noel's video, and she compared it to Going Coconuts. Mine has seen better days from ColourPop, which is one of my favorites. So I definitely see some similarities between the two. And Emily Noel also compared it to Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop, which my palette has seen better days as well. The Stone Cold Fox definitely has more, variety, more shades. You have more gray in the Stone Cold Fox, but there's definitely a lot of similarities, except for the Natasha Denona has this pinker shade in the corner, which this one does not have. But you still get similar vibes, and you could probably get the same look. So honestly, no, I did not need this. Absolutely not. But did I want it? Yes. And palette in so long, honestly, and yeah. So let's peel off the plastic so I could use this mirror, and we'll do a look. Here we go. So satisfying. So I did swatch all these shades. I haven't used it yet. None of the mattes felt like a cream. Usually Natasha puts a cream, maybe Stone. Stone might be a cream. But usually they feel different in her other palettes, and I kind of like that they don't feel like that traditional cream she normally puts in. Honestly, I haven't looked it up. So she says this comes with metallic, sparkling duo chrome, chromo crystal eyeshadows. So yeah, I don't think any of these are that traditional cream, which is nice. So let's go into the shade Fair right here and put that all over the eyes. I do get a little kick up, but not much, nothing crazy. And I'm sure this palette is gorgeous, just like her other palettes, honestly. You usually get really good formula. Do I think they're overpriced? Of course, it's eyeshadow, but they are really nice. And for the crease, I want to go in this shade right here called Mesh. It is a pretty cool taupey brown. And I'm taking like a smaller crease brush, putting that in my crease, and that does have really good pigment so far. Very cool tone, but it's not gray, which nothing in this palette is very gray, which is nice. So if you like cooler palettes, but you don't like that real gray tone, you just want like cooler browns, this is really nice. And I definitely could see myself using this palette like every single day. Do a quick look or a more dramatic look. The deepest shade in the palette is called Silhouette. One thing Emily Noel complained about this palette was it doesn't have a lot of depth. Like, you only have one real shade of depth and it almost looks black, but there's no other shade to really anchor down a look. Like, you have a lot of light shades and midtones, but this is the only depth, which I totally get that. I wish maybe one more deep shade so you could come out with different types of looks, because this is the only shade you really have to anchor down a look. And she said it almost looks black. I mean, you can sheer this out. It's like a very cool deep brown, almost like charcoal shade, but you can go in light-handed and get something more like this, or you could build it out to make it look more black. And then I'm going to go into the shade Vag and just run that through the crease a little bit. This has a little more warmth to it, and I'll just put it in the crease, kind of blend those two shades, the crease shade and the outer corner shade together, and a little bit of that shade Fair again. I'm going to buff it over everything just to make sure it's all blended, a little old trick. Now I want to go in with some of the shimmers. These shimmers are gorgeous. I'm going to go into Ella right here, the deepest shimmer, and we are going to do my traditional look that I always do. These shimmers almost feel like creams. Didn't do very well with the brush, so I'm going to do my finger, which is a really pretty like taupey shade. These are pretty shimmers so far. Like, it's not like totally crazy, but it's really pretty. Then I'll go into Muse right here and put this on the center. This, ooh, that one has like a little bit more chunky, flaky, a lot more like shimmer glitter in that one. Like, that must be one of the, like, the sparkle shades. And then I want to take this shade Sheen and put that in my inner corner. And that is super pretty too. That feels like one of those like wet shimmer shades, which I think would be so pretty for every day. You just like pop like a bronzer shade in the crease and just put this all over the eye and you're good to go if you just want like a little something. So far I think it's really pretty for like every day. Did I need this palette? Is it different than my ColourPop? Not really, like formula wise, but it is really pretty. I am gonna pop on a little brown pencil liner. This is my KVD. And I'm just gonna put a little, I'm gonna tight line my upper lashes and then just put a little right here. I've been doing that for like that doe-eyed appearance. And to buff that all in, I'm gonna go in the shade Stone with like a small pointed pencil brush and blend that in. I'm gonna put on my liquid liner from Color Key. It's a brown liquid liner off camera. And then we're gonna try out the Kelly Ray Come Hell or High Water Mascara. Okay, so now for the mascara. Eyes are pretty much done. It says it's a clean mascara. Bye to ugly cries and grungy under eyes. Zero smudges, lash conditioning, argan oil, easy roll off, removal, volumizes, and curls for real. So I love tubing mascaras. I've tried the one from Tarte. I have the Milani one, which I love. I've tried the one from Merit Beauty. I've tried a few and I really love the formula because they're just so easy to remove. And honestly, tubing mascaras do not smudge. They last all day and they're easy to remove with just some water. The packaging is so cute. Okay, here is the brush. So it just looks like a traditional skinnier wand. I know Emily Noel usually uses this for her lower lashes because her lower lashes tend to smudge. I mean, it's definitely not as wet as the Milani one. It feels like much drier formula. And I do have to do a little building, but my lashes aren't sticking together. It's not clumping, and it's definitely adding length. Maybe a touch of volume, but mostly length. And I do feel it like it's adding a bit of a curl. It worked really good on my lower lashes. I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. So here are both eyes with the mascara, and I actually really like this mascara. It did a really good job of separating, adding length, a little bit of volume. I feel like if you tried the Milani mascara, the highly rated tubing mascara, and it was too wet for you, this might be a really good option. I would definitely like purchase the full size one. I think the lashes look like not crazy, like they look natural enough. You could tell you're wearing mascara, but it doesn't look too much. I just think it's really pretty, but it's not too little where you're not wearing any mascara. So for lips, I'm going to pop on my Persona lip liner 90210, and we're gonna pop on some Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This was a mini, I believe I got for like $25 with the lip liner, and it has lasted me forever. I feel like if you ever seen those kits and you weren't sure whether to get them or not, because honestly it's not a great value to get the mini kit, but if you're not going to use it a ton, it could be a better value for you if you don't actually use up your lipsticks. So for the final thought for the palette, I do think it's gorgeous. I do think it performed well, but it's nothing too original, and I'm sure you could find something much more affordable, or that's something you already own. I mean, it's beautiful, like I said, and I don't regret getting it. Like if you could get it with a gift card or at a discount, I mean, in the future it will probably go on sale. Not anytime soon because it's still new and selling out, but you know, if you just hold out a little bit longer for like a sale. And if you love that color story and you want something much more affordable, the Going Coconut, which is a smaller size, is very similar. Or if you want something with more variety, the Stone Cold Fox, which you can get a ton of different looks, lots of light shade, medium, and deep shades to really anchor your look. This is a great one too. And I want to show you guys all the perfume samples that I got. I'm not going to go and spray all of them because I feel like I could make a whole video on just these. But I'll show you guys real quick what I got for free. I got the Black Opium, and this one's more of a coffee It has black coffee accord, orange blossom, cedarwood, and patchouli. So more like sexy night out type of fragrance. I believe this is Quay. I believe they normally sell hair care, but this is their perfume. I don't even know what it's called. Rue Street. And it's a feminine floral with seductive notes of gardenia, violet, yang yang, and white musk. The Libre from YSL, you hear a bunch of people talk about it. And this one's orange blossom flower, lavender, and saffron accord. I tried this. This is more perfumey. I guess this is more like a night out to me as well, more sophisticated. The Replica by the Fireplace, this is very smoky, cedar. I do have a small one of this already, but I think this is a very like fall, cozy winter fragrance. Clean Reserve, and this one's called Skin, and this is a floral musk. We have Nest, which is wild poppy, which smelled really good, I thought. And this one is a fruity floral. It has rose, hints of Himalayan jasmine, luscious aromas of pear, raspberry, and apricot. It smelled really good, and I think it would pair really well with my Bath & Body Works Poppy. Valentino Born in Roma. This is, the Coral Fantasy. This is so fruity, so sweet, very summery, almost like candy. The Chloe fragrance. This is more powdery. It says it's a powdery rose, feminine, natural, sexy, and chic. The Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. I'm gonna actually wear this one. This is so good. Basically like a almost pure vanilla. It's notes of pear, rose, vanilla, and caramel. This is yummy. I could see why this is so talked about. I feel like this would be good all year long because it does have a bit of the floral notes, the sweet florals, so definitely wear whatever. If you're a vanilla lover, we have Marc Jacobs Daisy, which is another popular one. Juliet Has a Gun. This one is Lust for Sun. I sprayed this. It was very summery. I don't know if there's coconut in it, but it kind of smelled like that. It says Yingling Orange Blossom Gardenia. I don't know. It smelled really good. Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. I think this smells great. I almost bought this one, but I picked the jasmine one. And these are my least favorite out of the bunch is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Very masculine perfume. I feel like more for a male, in my opinion. I mean, whoever, if you're into masculine, you would definitely like that, probably. And then this one from Maison Louis Marie. This one is, I'm not even sure, number 4. I don't know. It's Sandalwood, Vetiver, and Amberwood. This reminds me of By the Fireplace. It's very smoky. It has like nutmeg, cinnamon. It's very like fall, winter. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me talking about my friend Odette here on YouTube, and also the palette that I purchased from the gift card that I won from her, which I love it. I do. I really like it. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.